Hello, everyone. It's Matt Franklin. I'm the trading director at Avasam, and this is this week's top 10 deals. And if you don't know who Avasam are, we're a B2B dropship marketplace in the UK. We only deal with UK suppliers and sell to UK sellers. If you're a supplier and you want to know more, then send me an email, matt@avasam.com, and I can book in a platform demo. You can do that through the website as well. So head over to www.avasam.com, and for sellers, you can do the same. You can go over to the website, sign up for a free account, start using the platform, and then follow the instructions to take up a subscription on the platform and join us and see what it's all about. But basically, Avasam's been trading now for 3 years. We like to think we're fully automated with as many partners as possible, both front end with suppliers and back end with sellers. So if you've got Shopify or Linworks as a supplier, we can fully integrate with you straight away. If you've got an API, we can do that, but it takes a little bit of time. Or we can do it the old-fashioned way through a CSV file and bulk upload the products. And when you get onto the platform, these are the brands that you're going to see, or you're going to see most of them. The top row of brands is restricted at the moment, but hopefully they're going to be unlocked for other sellers to take advantage of. But all the other brands on there, they're all freely available for the majority of our sellers. So last week, our top sellers list is as follows. The top 5 being number 1 for the second week in a row, the 65-litre wheelbarrow. A great time of the year to be selling this, and it's another awkward product too, even if you've got a car to go and pick one up. So it makes perfect sense why this product's becoming popular at the time of year for moving things around in the garden. And then number 2 is the maple tree. Now, this maple tree was one of our top sellers last year. It's perfect for this time of year for either just putting it into the garden to add some light. You can put it onto some automatic plugs or smart plugs and turn them on from your Wi-Fi device, or perfect for Christmas. So if you've got a conservatory, or if you want to put one of these around the dining room table. So there's lots of stories you can tell your customers about this particular product. And as I say, it did extremely well for us last year. Number 3 is a PU leather massage racing chair. Perfect for everyone that's working from home at the moment. So that's still a trend that's growing. We've got plenty of office chairs and desks available. Or if you're into the gaming side, then also there's a whole range of products. So this might be a little bit wrong in terms of the cosmetics for gaming, but we definitely have chairs on the site at the moment suitable for gamers with LEDs and all kinds of modded features on there that will make the hours more comfortable. And then number 4, right at the top at the right, is one of our heaters. So the platform this year has got an awful lot of heaters on there, and that's especially important. If you've heard these videos over the last couple of weeks, I've been talking about money saving and energy saving products, and the next 2 products fall under that. So a little, almost like realistic fire mini heater, and then a dehumidifier. So dehumidifiers don't just take moisture out of walls, or if there's rented properties that have got mold or wet in the building, it's good for that. But actually, there's a little bit of a secret here. So if for people that don't want to use their tumble dryers, you can actually use a dehumidifier right next to the area. It's probably safer than putting a halogen heater by your clothes, and will dry them out, as long as it's in almost like a semi-contained area, like a utility room or something. I think it'd be okay. I think these things normally draw litres of liquid out of the air, so it should be perfect. And then in terms of sourcing, so sourcing is where we've got all of our sellers at the moment. They come onto the platform, they select their products to go onto their site. They haven't sold them yet, but these are the top 3. So I referenced this last week. It's the reindeers and the sleigh decoration. It's not the only product on the site at the moment. Plenty of other decorative products in terms of the LED side. And then number two, 6 foot high penguin, or penguins with a 6 foot high snowman. So again, these are one of the inflatables that I spoke about last week. So many of them on the site. There's so many different designs. In fact, probably out of the top 30 or 40 products in the last week, these inflatables have become the top sourced. Incredible. And number three as well. So number three is aimed at the Halloween market. We haven't got long left for those. So, but there are skeletons and God knows what else in that mixture as well. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea of what's been selling. And in terms of what's new on the platform at the moment, so some of you are looking at our new platform, our mobile friendly platform, and some of you are looking at the previous version or the current version. We're trialing the mobile version. It will be ready very soon, but it gives you a lot more access to all the different tags. So a tag is almost like a mini category. So the top 100 money and energy saving products and gifts for her. We call that a tag, and we've put those all out on this new platform, so it makes it a lot easier for you to search for the kind of products that you're interested in. In terms of new products, so Supplier 155 launched, and we've got a whole range. When I say a whole range, I mean 8,000 SKUs of product. So they're all ladies' shoes, but there's everything from Vera Duckworth slippers. You know what I mean? All the way up to sort of like what we see here, which are more like the boots. And then there's some more delicate shoes for evening attire. They're fantastic images. There's some good copy in there as well. There's like a lifestyle copy as well as the description in it, which is very good. So yeah, have a look at those. They're absolutely stunning in terms of the just sheer width of range that's available there. They're all on free postage as well, so well worth having a look at. And if you, obviously this time of year, I'd imagine that the better sellers are going to be more like the boots and maybe some of the trainers. And in terms of probably returns, you're probably safer if you go down that route rather than maybe some of the fast fashion kind of designs. And then the one below that is another clothes hanger. So I've been pushing errors all the time, and as I'm pushing them, they're obviously selling out. So this one is a variable product. So there's two prices down there in terms of the height, but it's a hanging one. So can be used off a door or even off a shower glass panel. So well worth having a look at that product as well. And then key suppliers. So our Original C is the brand of vaping that we've got on at the moment, with lots of e-liquids and the actual pens themselves. There's more to come from that supplier over the coming weeks. ICANN is, I've referenced this a couple of times over the last couple of weeks, is CBD. And then underneath that, Supplier 131, if you want to try and get hold of some heaters or some small domestic appliances, they're a really good company to go and have a look at. They've got an ever-expanding range of products straight from the factory, so well worth having a look at on those. In terms of when you go over to the platform, and on the left-hand side, there's the menu system. So if you head over to our suppliers, we've got these banners. They're all clickable, and it'll take you directly into those ranges for those particular suppliers. Again, well worth having a look through the ones at the very top of the listing, because they tend to be where most of our sales are coming from. It's indexed properly in terms of bestsellers. Right, talking about errors. So this product was one of our bestsellers not a few months ago, and then ran out of stock. Supplier has been frantically trying to get the stock back in. So there are two products. I've listed them at the top. One's the single product, which you can see the details for there, and one's the twin pack, which you can see the details on the right-hand side. So there's not much to talk about this, apart from if you want sales and you want volume of sales, it's well worth investing in these. So go down the story of the energy saving. So don't put the tumble dryer on. Put this over your radiators, or um, use it in conjunction with a small heater, but be very, 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 very careful about where you position heaters and electric devices anywhere near wet clothes. So obviously, I'm telling you that you need to pass those messages on as well. So don't mislead the customer. If you're going to bundle things together or show things together, just be really, really careful about how you specify that. Number two, right. So in the next couple of weeks or even days, you're going to start seeing Black Friday referenced on the site. I've referenced this again. Probably next week is a good opportunity for me to go big on Black Friday and some crazy deals. I've managed to unlock some absolutely amazing deals with the kind support of some of our suppliers. And this just is unbelievable. So I want you all to look at this. These are heart earrings with a message card. Comes in a complimentary gift box. There's plenty of stock available. It says 200, but I think they've got more than that from supplier 114. So this is 50% off the normal cost. And that £3.85 includes the postage as well. So you'll be absolutely crazy not to dig through Supplier 114's portfolio and put them on your site or wherever you sell your products, because that is just craziness. And you can see that that price is valid until the end of October. So I would make sure that you're making that very visible, and the fact that it's limited in terms of a deal until the end of the month. So it's almost like early Black Friday. Get in there before everyone else does. Go after the limited stock story, or just go after when it's gone, it's gone. Because I don't think this supplier is going to be able to replicate this deal in November. But it's an amazing opportunity. And have a look at Supplier 114. One of the directors purchased some of their products and only heard good things about it. Number 4, we've been talking about slow cookers. We've been talking about air fryers. This is an opportunity to have a look at multi-pressure cookers. So again, I've selected the product that is freely available to sell on all platforms apart from Amazon. There are other products. They are a little bit cheaper, but they've got channel restrictions on there. So there are other products on the platform if you want to have a look at that and you're selling on a website. But if you're trying to sell on eBay, this one's for you. It seems to be a really good spec, lots of features, lots of programmable settings on there. Large 1.75 litre strong glass. Borosilicate is that glass that you normally find on the glass halogen cookers, which can withstand very high temperatures, only made in a handful of factories. So very good quality. Comes together with loads of accessories as well, cleaning sponge and brush, and a recipe guide as well. So 42.49 should mean that you should make a fair chunk of margin on this. Dispatch time within 48 hours and free. Number 5, I don't often mention watches, but we've changed a couple of things on the site. So now I've put watches in with jewellery, so it's watches and jewellery at the moment. And also there's a display tag called watches and clocks. There are so many, I would say thousands of watches at the moment, and there's everything from kids' watches that might be a giftable for Christmas, all the way up to high-end branded chronograph watches from Strond and Amber Time. But this one, dual time watch, so you can see it's actually got the analog and the digital indicators there as well. It's got the rubber strap and water resistant up to 100 meters. £14.45, and it will be free delivery. Is awesome on this. So you should be again making good margin on these products. Now, this supplier doesn't always have deep stocks of watches, but this particular one, 133 units, so well worth having a look at these. They've got other Loris products as well, branded products on their range as well. So have a look at supplier number 26, and hopefully this one's going to be a winner. I think we'll be okay with this one. Number 6. So we've got a couple of the stand mixers that are on promotion at the moment, or they've just run out of promotion, or they're about to run out of promotion. But this one's valid until the end of the year. So £41.20 for a stand mixer. Now, the reason why I reference this at the moment is obviously that we've got the programs back on again. The Great British Bake is on, so everyone will be interested in, I think, not only that program but making things for Christmas presents. Again, when we get tight on funds and money, we tend to revert back to making presents and gifts ourselves. So there'll be a lot of people out there wanting to make whether it's sweets or biscuits. And this product is perfect for that. So it comes with the standard accessories, the wire whisk, the dough hook, and the mixing beater, and a 4.5 litre large capacity stainless steel bowl as well. 1,000 watts, so it should be strong enough to do anything that you throw it at, including waffles, pancakes. When it says stir meat, I think that is mixing mince rather than putting a steak in there. And it'll definitely do your pastries and, as I say, sweet mixtures, meringues, that kind of thing. So yeah, have a look at that product. Not often that we get something that's got that kind of promotion for that length of time, but 64 units, I don't think is going to last at all on that product. Number 7, Christmas time has been linked with bikes as presents for a long time. So I just thought I'd select one of the products that, again, is on promotion from Sale Ye, Supplier 107. So 21 speed, aluminium, Shimano sports car pointing. If you know what that is, let me know, please. Aluminium alloy pedals. Takes up to 100 kilos. It will be semi-assembled, so there will be some assembly required, and obviously free postage. But yeah, there are plenty of bikes and scooters on the platform at the moment. We saw last year pogo sticks, scooters, e-bikes, and bikes all sell very well over the next couple of months, so well worth having a look at this. Number 8, I think I referenced hoodies last week, and they've done extremely well over the last 7 days. I've had a look around. So supplier 124 is Sock Snob. If you're going onto the Our Supplier menu, or can just go into the search and type in 124. Sock Snob has got a massive range of products. Some are restricted on Amazon and eBay. Some are only restricted on Amazon and OnBuy. So this one, if you're an eBay seller, you'll be okay with this. So I can only see the one version. It's plum, and it comes in various sizes. But I am going to talk to the supplier about seeing if they've got other versions available, so we can get those on as new products in the next couple of days. But well worth looking at this, because obviously if you turn on TikTok or Facebook at the moment, you have been bombarded with hoodies and everyone talking about trying to keep warm with extra clothing and everything. But again, if you look around the site, I have a feeling that if you go into in the search bar and regatta, I think there's not hoodie. Yeah, I think there's hoodies, but I think there's also sort of like jersey sweaters as well. So again, that whole story of keeping warm and not putting the heating on, I think we'll hear an awful lot more of that. Talking of heating, more heaters for you. So number 9 from supplier 131. I told you they were a good supplier. $23.99 for this small space heater. 3 heating modes. Tip over protection as well. But yeah, it's well worth having a look at these little small units. Once again, social media is absolutely full of these little products. And again, if you can buy one of these and send it to your own business and do a bit of video around them, I think you'll sell even more. So this product's got 210 units left. But we are going to start running out of heaters because I think everyone's on the bandwagon. Everyone wants to talk about only heating yourself up rather than heating the whole house up. So have a look at these. It's got all the relevant certification. That's what I like about Supplier 131. They're very open with all the certification on their products. And finally, number 10, Supplier 117. Supplier 117 is the place that you need to go if you're interested in selling gifting. So there's a mixture of gifting, incense burners, the actual cones. They've got the fragrance reeds as well. So there's lots of giftables, all under £10, or a lot of them are under £10 cost. So perfect for this time of year, but something a little bit different. So you put the incense burner, the incense cones inside the house, and the smoke comes out of the chimneys. Absolutely joyous. And again, amazing if you could get one of these and record a bit of video, seeing the smoke actually come up, and a kid's eyes light up. You know, having not too close to the incense, but in a display in the room. So you're obviously creating an environment and a bit of joy as well. So again, stories is what it's about. You know, this is how you're going to sell more product. Is find those little niches, find those little products that you can bring to life, have that story about, change the copy. You know, if our copy is not good enough, then add some words in there, or create this video and sell more of these products. Be different to everyone else. So that's it for this week. Your top 10. Remember, I think in the link below you can still fill in the short survey, and you will be given an email back with the top 100 best products that we've seen on the platform. I will make sure that gets updated as well, so you're always looking at the latest information on there. But any problems, then reach out to us. We're here to listen to you. And good luck for this week. We're getting close now, so there's less than 100 days left until Christmas. So maximize it. Source the products. We loaded nearly 9,000 products onto the platform last week. So make sure that you're constantly going onto the platform and having a look at some of those opportunities, including the top 100, the discounted products, the new products. These are the areas that you need to be digging into and finding those little gems of products to sell on your own site. But good luck, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.